All right, hey air signs, you guys. So I am doing a torn between two read for the collective. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These can get really long, so that's why I've decided to condense it into a collective read. So hopefully this resonates. If it doesn't, I've put out earth, fire, and water signs already. So those titles might catch they might catch you. The titles of those reads. You could be dealing with torn between two. In the dynamic of the earth signs, it was a soulmate and a twin flame. With the water signs, it was a soulmate and a spouse, a current spouse or ex-spouse. And then with the fire signs, it's definitely going to be a catalyst or a false twin versus a real twin. So if this doesn't resonate, check those other videos out, you guys. So dipping into person number one, let's see what this is coming through as. Person number one, let your friends help you. So with this situation right here, it could be that you're having to talk and communicate with your friends, or spirits telling you to reach out to those that you can talk to, that you can trust. In some circumstances, I'm not trying to make these all a spiritual toned read. It seems like they've come out to that dynamic. But sometimes we just have people in our life that aren't going to resonate or be on our level when it comes to what's going on in our lives. So what I find a lot of times is that people would rather talk to a stranger than their true family and friendships, because they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand the dynamic here, right? So just keep that message in mind. It could be that somebody has, through a friendship, you'd met this person. That could very well be what's happening here, just as well. So I want to see. These have been pre-shuffled, but I just wanted to give it a couple more. So let's see how it is you feel about person number one. How do you feel about person number one? So person number one brings you balance. I feel like there is a physical attraction like none other. And it's almost like with the world card coming through, you're ready to close something out so this thing over here can begin. With the world card coming out too, it could just be that you think the world of this person. I feel there's a huge or heightened physical attraction when it comes to this person. And you can see this person as somebody who embodies courage, confidence, independence. They could be a social butterfly, have a lot of eyes on them. And have a high sense of self and a high sense of respect of oneself. And that could be what really, brings out an attractant factor for you. All right. I feel like this person brings you balance. I feel like if you haven't felt balance in a long time when it comes to relationship, this person does promote that balance within you. We think alike, we speak alike, we feel alike, we, share the same ideas, the same beliefs. All right. And it could be that this person enters your life and now you're like, how do I close the chapter out with person number two? All right. So I feel like overall, you're just very, very drawn to this person's energy. And it could be that you met this person through a friend, coworkers. It could be that you're stuck, truly torn between two, and your spirit guides is saying there's somebody out here that you can talk to about this, somebody that you can trust, and it's time to reach out to them. Okay. So let's see who this person is. Who is this person for the air signs? So we have Virgo. It could be an earth sign. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is going to be Capricorn and Sagittarius. We have Virgo, and then we have water and earth here. With the pages, I associate earth energy. But for the sake of correction, I will say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And on my belief system, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So however that resonates, it's not a big deal. The sign of this person is not a big deal as long as the energy sits with you. So who this person is somebody who has, I feel, the embodiment of independence. They like to do their own thing. I feel like too, this person, as far as the hermit goes, is they're very analytical. They're very thoughtful. They probably spend a lot of time alone, and it's probably the opposite of what you see. And it's almost like you guys trigger some sort of activation within each other to make, uh time, like, oh, like if you don't like small talk, in this case I like it, you know what I mean. I feel like it's all the little things. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What do you believe in? I feel like you guys have been able to have those conversations. With the Page of Cups, I do feel like this is new love. I feel like it's new beginnings, it's new romance, and I feel like with um, the Page of Cups and that Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there's a nurturing sense when it comes to here, and I feel like there is emotional maturity. I feel like it's very, very warm. It's very loving energy coming off this person. This is somebody who is quite highly independent. You're very attracted to them, to their outer appearance, their physical appearance. This is somebody who potentially has children, and they are a very, very loving parent. Okay, they're able to balance work, home, school, projects. They're able to balance all that, and you see that in this person. This is somebody who's very practical, and somebody who's financially stable. So it's not like you're picking up anything with this person. You're not having to carry them. If anything, you'll see that they'll become an equal. So let's just see how they feel about you. How does this person feel about you? The Ten of Cups. So they can see happiness. They can see the family dynamic with you guys. With the Knight of Pentacles, it is something that they want to take slow, and I feel like that is coming through dependent on what you're kind of experiencing with person number two. How they feel about you. So I feel like this is more about you kind of not showing everything inside of you at the moment, especially if you're dealing with an attachment over in person number two. So they can see that you have some reservations. No matter how well you guys get along, it's like this person can still see that you have the right to reserve a parking space in your heart for this person. They sense that. They look at you as somebody who has been through the wounded warrior phase, somebody who does want to move slow, and I just let's think about it. Let's see where it goes, but ultimately they see a big picture with you. I feel like how this person sees you as somebody who doesn't want to rush into anything by no means, especially coming through with that Knight of Pentacles energy, right? So from there, let's just see what their intentions are. Their intentions with you. What are their intentions with the... So we have... I feel like the Devil card showing up is all about liberation from fears, worries, and egotistical desires. All right. You know what I mean? I just feel like this is a card that's, so this person comes through. I feel like their intentions, I feel like are going to be more on the spiritual scale. So they're not going to come through and say, hey, I'm here to show you A, B, and C. I feel like what the thing is, or what your spirits say, what your spirit guides are saying is this is actually, this connection right here is intended to help you grow as a person, removing egos, fears, worries, what everybody else thinks, and I feel like this person actually recognizes that, and that's why they're okay with taking things slow and steady with you. With the Emperor card coming through and the Hierophant, I feel like this is a soul dynamic, so there is a soul purpose here. And I feel like it's one that's it's meant to show you, draw out your fears and start to eliminate those. So if you guys, for example, say you're married, say you have a long-term connection over here, and then you meet this person and everything just clicks. This person, their intentions, and again, I'm going to say under spiritual advisement and unbeknownst to them, is to show you how to face those fears, how to eliminate worry, how to eliminate what people say, think, and do. It's also, I feel like, standing up for yourself. I feel like this person, coming through as divine masculine, is here to help you face challenges that you've experienced with divine masculine energies. And I'm not talking, oh, if you're a dude specifically, this is for females. No, I'm saying parentals, grandparents, brothers, uncles, cousins, on the divine masculine scale. I feel like there's healing that is supposed to be going underway here. All right. So healing the divine masculine collective, healing the divine masculine within you, and bringing balance and security and surety. With the Six of Cups coming through, that's a past life romantic soul contract coming through right here. So their intentions are you know, I feel like the scary factor is going to come through you because of how deep this connection is going to build and how deep it's going to get. I don't feel like it's going to be the easiest thing in the world, but I do feel like this is going to be a bond that never leaves your heart and mind space, you guys. It never will. All right. So I feel like their intentions are to elevate you. And if some of you guys could be feeling like you're on a spiritual journey, you know, maybe not. It could be too that this person starts to get you to into activation mode where you start researching what's a soulmate, soul bond, soul tie, twin flame, karmic twin flame. You know, I feel like this person could be the activator into your research on the levels of deep contracted souls here. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I just feel like this person's been an activator. So let's see what the potential is for this connection. The potential. Look at that. We have death and rebirth, transformation. So this is and again, you guys have free will. All right, so we can't knock the free will dynamic, but there's a lot of major arcana lead in this connection. So there's huge lessons that are going to come out of this. There's huge growth, and there's going to be all sorts of positive things that are derived from this connection. So the potential for this one right here is coming through death and rebirth. I feel like if you are, I almost feel for some of you, if you're still here, you might not have even believed in soulmates before meeting this person, and this person's coming through to activate you, to give you a look through a different lens. You could be dealing with a very, very 3D person over here, and this person comes through and they're showing you the true love dynamic. All right, so the death card is coming through. I feel like showing you what other situations appear to be on the surface and how fake or how unreal they really are. All right, the Wheel of Fortune card, I feel, is your angels and spirit guides saying this is a protected connection, and one that is kind of, we're bringing it down to you through the universe. However, you do not have to be in pursuit of this. You don't have to take on this if it's too much and too deep and it's scary. By all means, you guys can choose to do whatever you want. Just because you have a contracted relationship that comes through, we have free will, so you can choose to go with this person over here, but we're not there yet. Potential right here for brand new beginnings that you've never experienced before meeting this person is what I feel. So let's see what the advice is for this person. The advice for now, what is the advice for the air signs for now? We have Judgment. So I feel regardless of whether you decide to take on this connection, what this person's going to do is you will have clarity. Everything will be cleared up. Illusions, delusions when it comes to love, and actually learning what the true love dynamic is, what it means and what it represents and why we're here. You know, your spirit guides and angels want you to know that this connection is coming through to promote changing, growing, rebuilding, releasing the past, releasing animosity, you know, unhealed wounds, unhealed trauma. That's what this is meant to do. And what it's going to show you is that life is truly what you make it. All right. So this connection right here is one to bring on all things positive. I mean, just look at major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. We got major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. The last 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards are all major arcana. So this right here is telling me that your spirit guides and angels are actually, they're taking the reins on this one, you guys. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful connection should you decide to pursue it. Okay. So let's see what person number 2 is all about. What is person number 2? We have religious factors coming through. So your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. All right. So over here, it could be that you've got a boost of spiritual essence. And over here, this person's like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in this. This person could be, they could have a defined religion that they grew up with, that they believe in. And your guys' falling out could be sparking because of your beliefs and the where we don't coincide. We're not aligned in our belief system, right? And that could be one of the reasons that you're starting to find other friendships, other communities. You know, nobody sits in alignment with how you feel, think, and believe when it comes to life. So how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? The Lovers card coming through, it could be that you really feel in your heart space that this is a connection that's meant to go somewhere. All right. But I'm going to say this, the Lovers card coming in reverse represents a choice. Okay. How you feel about this person. The King of Wands in reverse is going to be more about somebody who has high expectations and act sort of ruthless. And if you guys have had this misalignment when it comes to belief systems, you should think like me, and you should do this, and you should do that, and I'm always right. And you know, male or female alike, you know that something's not sitting right with this person over here. All right, with the Four of Cups, it's almost like this person keeps trying to come back. If you guys are in separation, they keep trying to come in, edge their way in, but it's almost like you feel like, it might be too late, especially because we got person number one going on over here, you know. I feel like the Lovers card, at one point in time, you could have thought that this person was everything. You could have a deep physical attraction to this person. However, the belief system, I feel, is not aligning up with this person. And I feel like the prominent energy of the Lovers is more about the choice that you have to make between these two people. So let's see who person number two is. Who is this person coming through for the air signs? Who is this person? All right, so we have too many cards. Okay, so for this person, I feel like you've had a deep connection with them. You could have been married to this person or just dating them forever and ever and ever, engaged to them. The reason why I'm saying that is because we had the two court cards come through, and it comes in reverse. So it tells me that you guys are not together currently. With Justice card coming through, it could be, and Judgment. And you know, it could be that you guys have gone through a divorce, or you're going through a divorce, you're going through a separation. And you're just in misalignment with how each other believes. Okay, with Justice card and Judgment, I feel like that's a representation of the legal system coming through. It's almost like over here. So we have Virgo. With the Queen of Cups, we have Cancer, Gemini. With Judgment card, we have Virgo. And with Justice, we have Libra. So it could be any of those signs. But what I feel is happening with this person and who they represent is somebody who is in misalignment with how you feel, think, and believe. I feel that Justice card is coming through as kind of maybe a karmic burn on this situation, especially if you're dealing with somebody who always feels like they're right. You know, I feel like this is mismatched energy. The fact that these two cards come through in reverse tells me that how your guys' situation went was probably built off of codependence, lack of self-love, lack of self-care, and trying to heal each other through wounding. Stubborn, always worried about what everybody thinks, and obsessed with, you know, outsider opinions and influences, obsessed with wealth even, you know. I just feel like there's a misalignment. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who's supposed to be very compassionate, caring, emotionally stable, and embodies self-love and self-care. But, you know, you put them in reverse, and I feel like it's kind of a toxic situation that's going on here. You know, if you were never married to this person, I definitely feel like you had a long-term connection to this person, and I feel like it started to taper off because of the belief system. And it could be too that you just started, you know, you have your own beliefs, and you started researching maybe narcissism, maybe gaslighting, maybe projection. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of negative energy is coming off these cards, and it's like you start to research, and then something else sparks your curiosity. Like, you could have been spiritual this whole time while this other person believes in Catholicism, or they're a Baptist, or they have a strong tie to the church, and you're like, well, I believe in spirituality, you know. Or it could be vice versa. So however, I just feel like it's stemming from somebody's strong beliefs, distant beliefs, something that they were built in, and you're like, there's something bigger in this world than what you're saying, right? So how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about the air sign? They want to learn, they want to grow, they want to build from their past mistakes, what didn't work, lack of progress. So I feel like it's not going to come easy. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have, look at the Devil card and the Queen of Swords. So that's some bitter energy. So I feel like their intentions towards you, they're going to come through and surface wise show you that they want to build from the past mistakes. They want to let the situations of the negative energy go. However, the Five of Wands coming through, it's almost like they're just going to they're going to say what they can to try to pull you in. The Magician card in reverse is like a magic person, somebody who's using their words, you know. Well, if since I can't physically kidnap them, let me just sweet talk them to death, you know. But you pay attention to these, because this is a negative card right here. This is it's fighting, it's war, it's battle, it's conflict, and the Magician card coming through is a distorted view. It's a distorted masculine energy. The Magician is the Emperor before they have a baby. The Magician and the High Priestess have a baby. They become Emperor and Empress. This is coming through in reverse, so it says that this is a distorted. I feel like it's a third dimension person. All right, and they're here to kind of cloud your belief system. You know, so I feel, you know, their intentions, I feel is surface. Let me get what I can get to make myself happy. I feel like that's who you're dealing with over here. With the Queen of Swords and the Devil, as far as their intentions, I feel like it's this is like somebody with a sharp tongue. This is somebody who's overly emotional, easily influenced by everybody else around them, and somebody who's quite cold-hearted. This is somebody who lives in the third dimension. I feel there is no liberation from fear, worry, and ego with this person, because of how long they've perceived the same energy, the same belief system, the same coding, you know, from birth until now. And it's almost like they want you back just to have you. I'm sure that there's a strong physical attraction for both of you, but it's almost like this person wants to bring you back in just so that they can have you. And what we need to kind of realize in our life is that nobody owns us. And when I say or reference my person, realistically, you know, because I feel like I'm on a twin journey. Realistically, I don't own anything. I don't want to own anybody. You know, this is supposed to be, you have your life, I have my life. And when we can come together to build our bond and work for the collective, that's great. You know, I don't know how the future is going to go, but realistically, there is no ownership of a person. And I almost feel like that's what this person, is showing you, like ownership, you know, and it's like, I know, you know. So let's see what the potential for this connection is. What is the potential for this connection right here for the air signs? So the potential over here, I feel like it's more about having a rough go at making a decision, making a choice. All right. I mean, all these cards are kind of, they didn't even come one way or the other. The Two of Wands did. Which is showing me that this is going to be difficult to actually draw on. It's going to be difficult. And I almost feel like if you choose this person right here, what Spirit's saying is don't feel like you're left questioning something. If you feel like you're left questioning something, so if you choose to kind of repair and rekindle the situation, know in your gut and in your heart space that you made the right choice. If you're kind of hanging in the balance on this connection and you're not sure you made the right choice, that's where Spirit's saying you need to take some more time to think about this, okay? Temperance card also coming through in reverse says that there's going to be a lack of understanding and patience when it comes to this dynamic. And, you know, I mean, I'm sure that the sex is probably wonderful, but has it been anything more than sex over here? I feel like this connection over here lacks understanding, it lacks patience, it lacks harmony, it lacks peace, it probably lacks love, you know, the true love dynamic. You know, and I'm not here to tell you, if you aren't divorced, to divorce this person. I'm not here to tell you to break up with this person. You do whatever you want, you guys. But make sure that you're comfortable with the decision that you make, you know. And just from what I'm seeing on the energy pulls, I feel like there's a lot more harmony over here with person number one. So, you know, it's hard, it's rough. It's really, really rough. These situations, especially if somebody seems on the surface that they're being genuine. But let's see what your advice is for this connection. What's the advice? What is the advice? There's going to be some healing that definitely needs to be done over here. You got the healing card ×2, and I feel like what Spirit's saying is, you know, nothing is impossible, you guys. Nothing is impossible. I mean, I feel like either way you go, there can be the potential for happiness right here. There can be, but not without, I'm going to say, like, tons and tons of healing, meditation, self-love, self-care, working on the past, releasing whatever has transpired between you and this person. This is so much healing. And I feel like the healing comes through separation with this person, no matter what. So you can choose to go back with this person. But I feel what Spirit's saying is take a time out. Take a time out from this person. Take a time out from jumping on the train with this person. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done, and I feel like a lot is going to need to heal. especially if you choose to stay right here with this person, you guys. So air signs, I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I hope that this was informative. I hope it helps somebody. You guys take care.